2, 3.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my book review. So today I'm going to be talking about the book The Sun is Also a Star. I'm going to be saying what I like about it, do a little summary, give it a rating, and do two of my favorite quotes. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so this book is about a girl named Natasha and a boy named Daniel. So the whole book is written over one day. So like it gets really into detail about their lives, and it really just gives like a really good description of what the characters about the characters. It gives a really good description of the characters. And the day that the book is set on, Natasha is actually getting deported from the country. So she's out like really focusing on trying to get a lawyer to get them to be able to stay, because she's trying to like plead her case. She's like, I don't deserve to go, so this was my dad's fault, like I shouldn't have to leave. The other boy in the story, his name is Daniel, and his parents are really strict about him wanting to go to medical school, and so they really want him to be a doctor, and there's like no other options for him. They're like, if you're not a doctor, we're not going to pay for your college. So he's working on that, and that day he went to go out and get a haircut. Everything was just like a normal day. He was also gonna go so that he could have an interview for the school he wanted to go to. But he didn't actually want to go. He just was being forced by his parents. So on this normal day, everything's just like perfectly fine. And then they meet each other. They run into each other. And he's like, Daniel's like attracted to this girl. He doesn't know why. He just feels like he needs to meet her. So he meets her, and then they kind of just like spend the whole day together. It shows like what's up. And then throughout the whole story, it's like kind of like intense because we don't know if like Natasha's going to be deported or not. And like, so I have two quotes now from this story. My first quote is, "The sun is also a star, and it's our most important one. That alone should be a poem or two." So kind of the backstory between why I chose this. I actually was reading it, and I like always take pictures of what I think is interesting. And this was one of the quotes I took a picture of, because Daniel always writes these poems, and she's like, why don't you have any poems about like the sun? Because he writes poems about stars, and she's like, well, the sun's a star, and it's like our most important one. Like it serves our planet and stuff. So that's why I chose that quote. I thought it was really cool, and it's also the title of the book. So yeah. Okay, this is my second quote. "I think we're all connected, everyone on earth." Daniel said this, so I like kind of chose a quote from each of them. I love this quote. I think it's so cool and like inspirational. So after he said it, he like described it about like what he meant from it, and he was basically saying that every part of us, even if we're like the worst person ever, has a little bit of good in them, and all of that good combined together is what makes up God. And it like turned it like into like a religious thing, and I thought it was really interesting because it like made sense when he said it. So that was also really, really good. Lastly is my rating for this book. I would give this book 5 out of 5 stars, and the reason is because the end of the book really just pulled it all together. Like, it was really good in the middle, and it like hit the climax, and I was like, yes, we are going strong. And then we got to the end of the book, and I was like, oh my god, that was like amazing. It was so good. I probably would have given it 4 out of 5 if I didn't like read it all the way through, obviously, but the end really just pulled it all together. It was amazing. 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. Thanks for listening to my book review. Bye!